Okay, here we are again, and welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. I hope everyone is doing well in the holiday seasons, and everyone is having a good time. So somebody wanted to be acknowledged. They wanted their existence to be acknowledged. They want someone to acknowledge that they exist, and for those other people to see them so that I actually don't know why they want to be acknowledged. They want to have their existence be acknowledged, but they're going about it in the wrong way, because you cannot force your way through into somebody's life using force. And that is just what they are doing. They're trying to force their way into somebody's life using the wrong methods, using aggressive kind of ways, all sorts of manipulative ways, in order to get what they want. Actually, what they want is just to harvest people's energy and to go on living the life that they want to live, but by harvesting other people's energies. And this is making things worse for them in their lives, making things even more hard, making things even more challenging in their lives. And it's not like they are not aware about it. They are aware that it's becoming challenging, but they are so obsessed with whatever they are doing. They don't want to give up on whatever they are doing. They don't want to give up on their bad habit ways. They still want everything the easy way, and they think that's the easiest way they can get through to get whatever they want in life. But by doing that, they're making their lives even more harder and making their lives get even worse in bad situations, because they keep on collecting karma, putting karma on top of karma, because they're harvesting other innocent people's energies. And some of them, they know these people. Some of them, they don't know them. They just see something beautiful and glittery and shining, and they just feel entitled, that they feel entitled to it. They think they are entitled to people's lives. Nobody is doing the same thing to them, but they feel entitled to do those things to other people. And it's a sad thing to think that they have also undergone some kind of an abuse in their past lives. They have a past history of abuse in their lives. And it's amazing that somebody who has undergone such kind of traumatic abusal experiences does the same abuse to other people. It's just like I'm guided to give this as an example because it's global. The Israelites, for example, let's take them as an example. And the Israelites were abused by the Germans once upon a time, by the Nazis, and they've undergone a lot of traumas and so much pain both psychologically as well as physically, their ancestors. And they have known these kind of tortures and the kind of consequences that could come out from such kind of things. But the surprising thing is that they decide to do the same thing to the Palestinians. They have undergone the same kind of torture and bad abuse in all ways, and they're doing the same thing to Palestinians. Now, if you are somebody who has undergone something which is traumatic and you know the pain of it, you will try as much as, for a normal person, you will try as much as you can to try and avoid such kind of things, and you will try to defend against such kind of things, but they are not doing that. They are doing just the opposite. And this is what this somebody is doing, harvesting other people's energies, because once upon a time their energy was harvested. And they're doing it both spiritually as well as physically, doing it as well as psychologically, in all ways they can think of. And it's amazing to think of such kind of characters that you know how bad something can be, and yet you still do the same bad thing to somebody else. And it's not something which is widespread, but it's getting even it's starting to become normalized to be doing that. Once upon a time I was hit, so I will go find somebody else innocent who I will also hit. And that innocent person, sometimes they will try to go against such kind of actions, but by trying to refrain from doing such things, or trying to stop others from doing such things. But at the same time, there is also a chance that that innocent person will do the same thing. And this is called monkey business. Doing just everything just because of how you have been programmed to do it, and not thinking about yourself. Individualism, not questioning things, not really doing things according to your own conscience. And it's all just going after programs. Everybody is doing it, so let me do it, is what they are saying. Because that is all that they saw. But at the same time, they are also aware of the other way, the other direction they can be able to go to and do the right thing. But they're too lazy to do that, and it's ending up being a very pathetic kind of a situation. They end up being very pathetic. And I don't think anyone wants to acknowledge anyone who does anything in order to be pathetic intentionally. You cannot do pathetic things and expect others to accept you in the same way. If you don't love yourself enough, how can you expect somebody else to come up and love you? You don't love yourself. How do you expect somebody else to love you? And how do you expect to live life in that way? Always in hatred. Always people are hating you for what you do. And it's not healthy for the human spirit. It's not healthy at all. you're just creating wounds on top of wounds and traumatizing other people as well, until somebody calls out judgment on you and you end up being in a situation that you never wanted to be. And this is what I'm guided to give right now, so that people will know that judgment will be called upon such kind of people. And I ask the Most High to guide and show these people the right way and make them sincerely regretful of whatever actions they are doing, and make them guide them to become good believers in the way of the right way of the Most High, not in the way of the devil, because the devil is just another creation just like you and me on this earth, and it's not worth worshipping the devil. And I also ask the Most High to burn and destroy whatever deities, whatever entities that are on these kind of people, because most of the time it's because they have accepted to become slaves or such, because they are thinking that is the only way to sacrifice their lives in order to get what they want. But what they don't know is everything is coming from the Most High, not from his creations. His creations are just the bridge to whatever you want. But we have to be mindful to choose the right bridge, not to go to choose the wrong bridge, which is broken and which will just make us fall into deep waters that we cannot get out from. I hope this helps somebody. And have a great day. God bless.